Hey everybody, this is John with Kestrel's Reviews. Today I wanted to talk about a pretty amazing guide I came across for Battlefield 4. The guide's called Battlefield 4 Dominator, and what it is pretty much complete access to about 8.5 gigabytes of training material that includes lots of videos, gameplay, how-tos, and written guides as well to help educate you and give you the insider tricks on becoming a lot better at this game. So I've been playing Battlefield 4 for a couple of months. A couple months ago, my coworkers and a couple of my friends took a while to convince me to get the game. I finally gave in to getting the game. Before this, I was playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which I love that game. It's really fun. It loads fast. Everything is easy to understand as long as you understand the recoil and the aiming and all of that. I had about 900 to 1,000 hours of gameplay on that, most of that in the demolition gun mode, which I love. It's a 5-on-5 terrorist versus counter-terrorist, and with a swap and best out of 20. Love that game, so it took a lot to convince me to go over to Battlefield 4, especially given my stance on how EA handles things. Anyway, that's a different story. I jump into Battlefield 4 and start playing with my friends, and it's okay, it's going alright. I don't really know what's going on right off the bat, so I'm doing the testing, the test server, the test map where you test weapons and vehicles. You try out different things, and I like that part of the game. It really helped a lot. As I start getting into more multiplayer servers, I'm finding that it was just pretty difficult to understand what all was going on, especially since every time I join a server, it's always a new map. And you're not always on the best squad, and sometimes, you know, it is what it is, and you just have to take a loss if it's going to be that way. I start looking around. I'm looking on YouTube. I'm looking on forums. I'm looking on how-to guides. There's a lot of stuff out there, but most of it's just people showboating their skills and giving you a couple of tips and pointers here and there that you don't really know until you do it and practice it repeatedly. I came across this product, Battlefield 4 Dominator, and I'll tell you, this product has helped me greatly within the past 2 weeks. It's essentially just giving you access to about 8.5 gigabytes of video, and there's written guides in here as well. I love that I can go through the maps with an expert and have someone sit there and pause and talk about a certain point, talk about, you know, where you want to go, what's the purpose of being in this position, why you want to be in the position, and give you advice based on over 100, 200 hours of gameplay on that specific map. And that's my favorite part, is learning the maps, but there is just so much more to what you get from the guide as far as all the pointers, all just the fundamentals you don't even realize you're missing out on through your trial and error method of learning the game. The reason I'm glad I found this guide too is because, you know, my coworkers haven't really followed a guide like this, and I've noticed that their KDR is very low. Their kills are a lot fewer than the number of deaths they have, and the score is a little, you know, it's low. And I'm glad that I came across this guide this early into my Battlefield 4 gaming experience, because my KDR is getting up there, it's getting higher, my kills are higher than my deaths, and I play a variety of multiplayer game modes. And the fundamentals, the tips, the tricks that I learned from the guide apply to every single multiplayer map, game mode, server that I have played on, especially the hardcore map, which is a great place to level up your recon, your sniper rifle. And I thought I was doing good just doing that, but I learned 10 times more in this guide than what I learned through trial and error. And I learned more from this guide in 3 hours than I did from playing the past 2 months just using my own trial and error method. So you check out this guide. You got to get instant access, just like I did. You don't like it, you go through about 12 hours of footage and learning and training. Hey, the guy will give you a one-on-one training. You can get on Skype, whatever, however you can get the one-on-one training. You're gonna get free updates. So if something changes, there's a major patch, a major update in a month from now, you want to be ahead of the curve. You want to have an update that tells you what's different, what do you have to do, what's changed, why should you change your gameplay, and according to these changes. The videos are 1080p. They are very high quality, and so is the guide overall. I really enjoy the written documentation. I like the methodical approach to the training and the video. It's how I like to learn. I'm very visual, and when I can't watch the video, if I'm on my tablet at work, I can't have the audio going. I have the reading material I can go through as well to brush up on my skills, help me learn what I need to do when I get home and I'm able to play the game. I've been getting a lot of compliments from my coworkers. I have coworkers at work I play with, and I think we were on Skype or Ventrilo the other day, and I'm sure that my friend was teasing me, but they thought I was aimbotting, and I wasn't getting headshots and stuff, but I was just using the fundamental skills and tricks that I learned in this guide that I haven't seen anyone else really using, that I've come across. That's all I was doing, and I had like 30 kills and 4 deaths. It's consistent, and once you go through this guide, it's just clockwork. You just get into the game and you finally have fun. You're not dying within seconds after spawning like I was when I first started out in this game. Check out the guide, Battlefield 4 Dominator. Affiliate link is down in the description. Have a great day.